Hey, I'm Jimmy from Heavy Magazine here with Dino Cazares to talk Soulfly.
Yes, happy to be here in Australia once again. Definitely a veteran coming here.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Been here many times, and I love it.
So the Soulfly thing.
Yes.
When I seen you pop up with Soulfly, I was like, oh my fucking god! My favourite guitarist with my favourite frontman.
Yes.
So I know you guys go way back. But
yes.
How did it come together?
About a year and a half ago, Max called me. Hold on. That's Gloria Cavalera calling me. Let's see what she's got to say. Yes, Gloria. Hello? Yes. Yes? Who? I know, I already texted him, told him where I was at. I'm in the press tent. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Gotta wait for the boss lady.
Yeah. Hold on. It's because, we're really close to stage time right now.
Yeah.
So they're all looking for me, wondering where I'm at.
Yeah, cool.
But, I've been coming here since 1994. Was our first tour here with Fierce Mind Killer.
Yeah.
And now I'm here with Soulfly. About a year and a half ago, Max gave me a call, and he asked me if I wanted to come fill in on guitar.
Yeah.
And I said I had nothing going on at the time. Fear Factory, we didn't have a singer at the time, so we were, in the process. I was in the process of looking for a vocalist. So within that time, I was jamming with Max.
Yeah.
Because he asked me to, like I said, we've been mates for 31 years.
Yeah.
And any opportunity that I have to jam with them, I'm going to take. And so one of the cool things about actually not doing anything with Fear Factory, it let me do other things. Because not only was I able to jam with Soulfly and go on tour with them in the States, and also do the Cavalera tour, which was in South America, playing Roots in its entirety. I was also able to play with Jamie Josta, which he had a super group called Josta.
Yeah.
And it was like me, Howard Jones, and him, and a few other guys, and we went out on tour. And we did a European tour. We've done like spots here and there in the U.S., so it kind of freed up my time to do other stuff.
So you're a very busy man with many projects over the years.
Yes.
Lots of stuff going on. So
yes. I
it's
like it.
A dream for most people to be involved in what you've been involved with over the years.
Yeah, I mean, I've been very lucky that, in the very beginning of my career, I was able to create a group called Brujeria, which was multiple guys from other bands. This is before I even started Fear Factory. And it just turned out that I was friends with a lot of people who worked in the music industry, and we would always have parties at our apartment. And so we would invite guys that were coming into town, other bands, like Napalm Death, Carcass, Paradise Lost, and just numerous of bands that were coming through town. We were like, yo, we're partying in our house. You want to come over? And so we would invite everybody from the club, come down. Next thing we had members of Faith No More, Slayer, you name it.
There's about 20 epic names.
Different. I'm not making this up.
Yeah, no.
Different guys. James Hetfield a couple of times when he was drinking back in the day.
Yeah.
Other musicians from all different genres of music were coming to our place to party, and so I just got to know people, and we ended up making a super group called Brujeria with different members of different bands.
Yeah.
So that was even before I did Fear Factory.
Yeah.
And then I was able to do Fear Factory, and the rest is history. And just being friends with all these different bands, I was able to do different projects and just get things going.
Yeah, cool. So I only just got to listen to the new Soulfly album yesterday. I've been a bit slack with it.
Car's waiting, mate.
Oh, really?
Car's waiting.
Shit. I'll come after the show and finish this.
All good, man.
All right, man.
We'll be down there.
We'll continue after the show. All right, let's do this. We are here.
You done?
I want to move that. You want to advertise any water?
All right. So where were we at? We were talking about all the projects and
this
getting on
is
stage.
part two, right? Part two.
Yeah, part two.
Last time you saw me, I had a black shirt on, Gloria Cavalera called me and said, we got to go on stage, we got to get to the fucking stage and go play the show. So now we're back after the show, and it was a sick fucking show. Of course, Brisbane always rocks.
Yeah.
I love it. And it was a fucking, we tore it up. We did a couple of Fear Factory songs. Of course, yes. People loved it, and we closed it out with Jump the Fuck Up, so it was great.
Yeah. It's good to see out there, like, different age groups too. Like, there's this whole younger crowd in there that I didn't really expect. 18-year-old kids that are into Soulfly.
Oh, I even see younger kids, like even 14, 15-year-old kids into not just Soulfly, but just into metal in general.
Yeah.
Because their parents probably got them into it when they were young. And so the generations and generations and generations, you know what I mean?
Keep on coming through.
Yeah, metalheads. And sometimes, you play these shows and the whole crowd is young. You're like, wow, like, you're just blown away.
Yeah, you're thinking everyone's like oldies like us.
Yeah.
Like, we got all the kids into
40-year-olds out there rocking out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But that's the one good thing about metal is that it's it's generational. It's like all the people that we grew up with turning their kids onto it, and then turning their kids onto it.
Yeah.
And it just keeps going and going. I mean, I remember we played the Wacken Festival in Germany, and I've seen like 78 or 80-year-olds in the crowd. Grandmothers or grandfathers.
Into it, yeah.
Great grandmothers or great fathers.
Yeah.
They're totally into it, wearing the battle vest with the patches, and you see like 5-year-old kids out in the crowd and people bringing the kids, you know what I mean?
Cool.
Yeah, it's great.
So, on the new Soulfly album, are you on the album? Because
No.
I can't get clarification. You're not.
I'm not on the record.
Who's the second guitarist on there as well, Max or something?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, you have to ask. That's a Max question.
Okay, cool.
I wasn't there when they recorded it.
Well, you're just taking control on stage, getting it all done.
Well, like I said, he asked me to come play with him, and automatically I did it. And then we had to learn some new songs from a new record, Totem.
Yeah.
And so I learned a couple of those songs, and then we usually play more live. But obviously, we only got 50 minutes, so we couldn't play more of the new record.
Yeah, I noticed the new Soulfly record. It was quite, for me, an adventure back to early Sepultura sound.
Yeah,
it's quite
it definitely had some old school thrashy riffs and a lot of solos.
Yeah,
a lot of guitar solos in it.
Cool. I reviewed the Fear Factory remix recently.
Recoded.
Yeah, recoded.
Yes.
So.
And how was the review?
It was nice.
Okay.
I was gentle. I like it. I'm a bit funny about anything that gets too synthy, but I think the mix is really good on there. It's not too over the top.
Yeah.
And there was actually a couple of songs in there that I don't know how you achieved it, but they're actually way heavier
than the original.
originals.
Yes.
But it's got the techno stuff on it.
Fuel Injected Suicide Machine, which is what's it? I can't remember the name of the song.
Yeah, because the names switch over.
Yeah. We switched the songs like Disruptor is Disobey. That's a heavy version too.
Yeah.
That one was DJ Zardonic. He did that one. That was killer. He also did the Fuel Injected Suicide Machine. The Night Rider.
Yeah. A couple of them really surprised me. I was listening through. I'm like, oh yeah, this is your standard kind of remix stuff. And I was like, holy shit, that's fucking heavy.
Yes,
it's really good.
It's really good. And then one of the ones that really stands out is Worthless, which is a remix track of, I can't think of it right now. What's wrong with me right now? I'm looking at the local babes here and I'm forgetting everything.
Yeah, and probably because you've recorded how many hundred songs over the years?
A lot.
Yeah, you can't remember all the names?
211.
Oh, you're keeping count. 211.
Yes, of course.
Quite impressive.
Well, anyways, the song Worthless is an all synth. There's no guitars in it at all.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do like an 80s throwback to the whole synthwave thing that's going on. And so I think we achieved it. It's a really cool standout track.
It's good, man. I really like the remix of it. It's great. What's going on with new Fear Factory stuff? I'm not going to ask the question everyone's asking you.
Oh, I mean, the number one question is like, who's the new singer?
Yeah.
His name is, and
we got that.
He's
exclusive.
He's a great guy.
Yeah. I've seen plenty of interviews lately, and you keep getting pushed for that. So I'm not going there.
It's okay. I understand. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
And we understand that there are going to be some challenges. Because he's definitely got some big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
He's an amazing singer. He's a great guy. He's actually multi-talented. He plays drums, keyboards, guitar, bass, and sings.
Yeah.
So he hasn't made a band.
how I found him was on YouTube. He was playing every instrument.
Yeah, right.
Playing songs
Doing
from
his own
Mechanized,
solo albums.
the Mechanized record.
Yeah.
No, he's playing Fear Factory covers.
Oh, your stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I was like, wow, this guy's really good. But I auditioned like 100 different other people.
Yeah.
Guys and girls. So
Passionate.
I'm sorry?
And he's passionate. Playing all the instruments.
Hungry. He's hungry.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Very well taught.
Yeah.
Put it that way. But yeah, we tried out a few girls as well. And I almost had a girl named Lauren Hart, who's in a band called Once Human.
Yeah.
I almost had her singing with Fear Factory, but her
That's Logan's wife, girlfriend?
No.
Something was?
no, not that I know of. No,
They're in a...
not that I know of. No.
I'm confused.
Don't ask me. That's a question for her.
Yeah,
I don't talk about anybody else's sex life.
Oh, maybe
but
I
we'll
just,
talk about mine.
Maybe
we'll talk about mine.
Assumed they were together. I don't know. So, we got to wrap it up. We've been told to wrap it up. Yeah.
Okay, the most hottest girl is telling us to finish.
We're canning it?
She didn't hear me.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Thanks, Dino.
Thank you very much. I
Good to have a
appreciate
chat,
it.
man. I'll see you again in another 15 years.
Yes. And thank you for all the support. Australia, we love you. Can't wait to come back.